Today we are going to study movement verb, past tense. Let us start მოძრაობათა ზმნების წარსულ ფორმას. So today we are going to study the movement verbs, past tense. In the previous video and the previous video, we've been through the present tense and the future tense for the movement verbs, right? In this video, we're going to study the past tense. And movement verbs in the past tense also have their different, I would say, unique conjugation patterns, which means that we just have to memorize them directly. And that's it. Just, in this part, all we are going to do is to memorize the conjugation patterns, and that's it. So it's not gonna be that complicated. Let's take a look at the, let's just go through the conjugation patterns for go in the past tense and come in the past tense, went and came, right? So how does it conjugate according to the persons? So for the first person singular form, if we want to say I went, in Georgian it will be me, mi, vedi. And for the past tense, as we can see, for the past tense as well, the prefix for the movement verbs are very important. Mi, meaning to go, right? And if we replace this prefix with other prefixes such as mo or a or cha, gada, etc., etc., we can actually have different movement verbs. For example, me, mi, vedi, I went, but if we use the prefix mo, mo vedi, it means I came. It's very easy, right? Me avedi, it means I went up. Me chavedi, I went down, etc., etc. So it's very easy. If we remember the basic movement verb conjugation patterns, we can kind of guess how it conjugates for other movement verbs. Let's just go through the other conjugation patterns, okay? So, me, mi, vedi, right? I went and you went. Shen, mi, vedi. Shen, mi, vedi. We have to put h between them. Shen, mi, vedi. Shen, mi, vedi. And is, mi, vida. He or she went. Is, mi, vida. For the movement verbs in the past tense, we don't need to. We actually don't need to use the ergative case. So the subject will be in nominative case. It's very easy, right? So that's why we don't say man mi vida, but as usual, we can say is mi vida. He went or she went. As for chven and tkven, it's very easy, right? Like always. All we have to do is to add to at the end of the verb. So, chven mi vedit, tkven mi vedit, and that's it. Wow, that's it. Chven mi vedit and tkven mi vedit. And for the third person plural form, isini, not mat, but isini, nominative case, isini mi vidinem, and that's it. Easy, beautiful. And in order to make the past tense for the verb come or coming, all we have to do is to replace the prefix, right? To change the prefixes, and that's it. So, me, mo vedi, I came. Shen, mo vedi, not mi vedi, but mo vedi, you came. Is, mo vida, and chven, mo vedit, tkven, mo vedit, isini, mo vidinem, and that's it. So, quite simple, I think. So let's just remember how we have to conjugate the movement verbs for in the past tense, like only these two movement verbs in this video. I went and I came, right? So mi vedi, mi vedi, mi vida, mi vedit, mi vedit, mi vidinen, went meaning went, and mo vedi, mo vida, mo vedit, mo vidinem, come in the past tense. It's simple. Now let's take a look at the actual examples.
მე ქალაქში მივედი, შენ სოფელში მიხვედი, ის დედაქალაქში მივიდა. მე ქალაქში მივედი, შენ სოფელში მიხვედი, ის დედაქალაქში მივიდა. ჩვენ ქალაქში მივედით, თქვენ სოფელში მიხვედით, ისინი დედაქალაქში მივიდნენ. ჩვენ ქალაქში მივედით, თქვენ სოფელში მიხვედით, ისინი დედაქალაქში მივიდნენ.
So, the first example, using the verb to going in the past tense is very easy. Me, nominative case by the way, me, I, Kalakshi, Kalaki, it means a city, and she, the last letter, the last vowel E drops down and ending she, Kalakshi, Mivedi. I went to our city, or I went to the city in English. Me Kalakshi Mivedi. And Shen, Soperi. Soperi means a village, Soperi. And Sopelushi, E drops down. Shen Sopelushi Mihvedi. You went to a village, or you went to the village, right? And is Dedakalakshi Mivida. Capital in Georgian is Dedakalaki. It's interesting. One of my favorite Georgian words, Dedakalaki. If we look at them closely, Deda, mother, and Kalaki, a city. So mother's city, meaning capital. In Georgian, it's kind of interesting, right? So, is Dedakalakshi Mivida? He or she went to the capital, or a capital. Well, naturally, the capital. He or she went to the capital. Dedakalaki. That's easy. And as for Chuen and Tukmen, it's very easy, you know, and that's it. So, Chuen Kalakshi Mivedit, Chuen Kalakshi Mivedit, and Tukmen, where? Sopeshi, village. Tukmen, village ra is this. The Tukmen Soperishi Mihvedit, Tukmen Soperishi Mihvedit, and Dedakalakshi. Isini Dedakalakshi Mividine, third person plural form. So, Mivedi, Mihvedi, Mivida, Mivedit, Mihvedit, Mividine. And that's it. Simple, I think. Now let's take a look at the second examples using the verb to come in the past tense.
მე მეგობრის სახლში მოვედი, შენ მეგობრის სახლში მოხვედი, ის მეგობრის სახლში მოვიდა. მე მეგობრის სახლში მოვედი, შენ მეგობრის სახლში მოხვედი, ის მეგობრის სახლში მოვიდა. ჩვენ მეგობრის სახლში მოვედით, თქვენ მეგობრის სახლში მოხვედით, ისინი მეგობრის სახლში მოვიდნენ. ჩვენ მეგობრის სახლში მოვედით, თქვენ მეგობრის სახლში მოხვედით, ისინი მეგობრის სახლში მოვიდნენ.
So the second examples using the verb to come in the past tense. For example, I came to a friend's house, my friend's house. Let's say it's my friend's house. In Georgian it will be me, nominative case, megobris, friends. Genitive case, by the way. Megobari, nominative case, megoburis, friends. Sachlshi, sachli, house, and shi, sachlshi. Mobedi, I came to my friend's house. Megoburis, sachlshi, mobedi. And then you came to our friend's house. Shen, megoburis, sachlshi, mohvedi. That's it. And you, no, he or she is megobris sakhshi mobida. Or if you said mibida, it means went, and mobida came. Is megobris sakhshi mobida, and that's it. And chuben is easy, it's two, right? Chuben megobris sakhshi movedit, and kuben megobris sakhshi mohvedit, right? And isini, third person plural form. Isini megobris sakhshi movidine, not mividine. It means to went, to go in the past tense, right? Movidine came. Isini megobris sakhshi movidine. So movedi, mohvedi, movida, movedit, mohvedit, movidine, and that's pretty much it. Simple, kind. because it's simple. So that's pretty much it. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next video. Bye. Matane. მე უნივერსიტეტში ვიყავი და მე სახლში მოვედი or დავრუნდი